Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Just drive. Just simply drive, and you'll probably see that deer that's getting ready to jump inside with you and have lunch.
That man, Dave Morgan, knows he's seen it all. He's a trucker, and just like many of you, he's hit all kinds of wildlife. Thanks for joining us tonight. The message from the Minnesota State Patrol is in response to this wild video. It was showing drivers swerving to avoid ducks crossing the interstate near the Twin Cities earlier this week. The patrol says do not swerve to avoid wildlife, and you could even face criminal charges and even go to jail if you cause a crash. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric has more.
So here they are, your next insurance claim, right at 34th Street in Moorhead. Two large ponds on both sides of I-94 mean prime real estate for geese. Why did the goose cross the road?
I have no idea.
I guess he broke his wing.
So why did the geese decide to cross the road? And what should you do if you're blasting down the interstate and these guys walk out in front of you? The Minnesota State Patrol says don't stop and don't swerve. If you cause an accident, you can go to jail or even worse, kill somebody. It's that initial knee-jerk reaction officials say you shouldn't do.
I think it's kind of ridiculous because people, that's my instinct to stop. I'd feel bad if I hit an animal, I guess.
Easily hit wildlife in North Dakota and Minnesota, and it could be risky to your life if you hit them intentionally without avoiding them.
What have you hit?
A deer, a moose, a bunch of small little critters, roadkill. Yeah. Didn't kill them. Might have killed a deer. The moose I just made mad.
Dave Morgan has been trucking for about 35 years. He says he's never been in an accident with other drivers, but occasionally a critter scampers out in front of his rig. His advice?
Just pay attention to driving, not talking, not texting, not arguing with your girlfriend or yakking with your buddy. Just drive.
While that may be easier said than done, it's true. It's your life versus the animals. And remember, a goose can't exactly be put behind bars or have to live with the memory of someone they've killed. Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
Officials say it's often better to hit the animal head on than try to avoid the collision. Now, it might damage your car, but they say you stand a better chance of surviving the crash that way. The Richland County Sheriff's Department says a seatbelt likely saved a woman's life today. A rollover crash happened on Interstate 29 outside of Kindred. A deputy says the driver was distracted, overcorrected, and the vehicle rolled 5 times. They say she likely would have been ejected if it weren't for her seatbelt. The female driver was taken to Sanford with minor injuries. After a wild night of storms last night, quiet is a very good thing, and we're seeing it outside right now. A little bit of wind, though. Let's see what we have in store for our night tonight. Hutch, what do you got for us?
Well, I'll tell you what, the noisiest thing outdoors as we've head through the afternoon has been the Blue Angels and pilots around town practicing for the weekend's air show. As we take a look at storm reports, the line of storms moved from the Tolna area, where it did report some serious damage to different pieces of property there, through the Mayville area. Cummings, where a semi was toppled on I-29, tree damage into Ada as well. Another separate cluster of storms along the South Dakota border causing wind damage there. Dangerous straight line winds was the main threat from last night's storms. Tonight we have a couple of pimples showing up on the radar not far from Fosston, heading into Monoman County. No lightning, nothing severe, but you may get a brief heavy shower. And that's about it. Temperatures in the 80s, warm, light northwest winds, and it looks like it's going to be a quiet evening for the vast majority of us. We'll take that. Will the quiet last through your weekend? I'll have hour-by-hour details, Stephanie, coming up here in a few minutes.
And I know you'll enjoy some quiet. You worked hard all through the night last night.
We'll enjoy quiet like the rest of you will, yes.
All right, thank you, Hutch. Well, President Obama has proposed banning some military-style assault gear for local law enforcement, saying the equipment has frayed trust in communities across the country. Some of the banned items include tracked armored vehicles, grenade launchers, and some camouflage uniforms. Cass County Sheriff Paul Laney says that's a mistake and will have a huge impact on the area. He says if the department doesn't get equipment for free from the military anymore, they're going to have to pay for it themselves, and taxpayers will end up footing that bill.
We don't have tanks. We'll never have tanks. We should never have tanks. What we have is defensive equipment that protects our officers, and in high-risk situations. And a community has that responsibility to protect their cops. And this is an ability to do that without having to go find, $250,000 to $500,000 to buy the piece of equipment. It's already been bought by the American taxpayer.
Sheriff Laney says the real problem is misperception. Other politicians across the country agree with the president, saying that there's no reason why police should be the same as the Army. Corrections have been made in the 2014 Cass County Sheriff's annual report after we investigated and found problems with the numbers. The Sheriff's Office says the errors were due to a typo. A revision in the report now lists the number of people booked as more than 7,000 in 2013 and 2014. And the number of bookings flagged for mental health assessment is more than 3,000 in 2013 and more than 4,000 in 2014. We also questioned the department's reporting of their budget numbers, which were hundreds of thousands of dollars higher than would have been previously reported for prior years. So far, the department has not corrected those numbers yet. Well, we have some new information to report now. After 4 people tested positive for E. coli, the North Dakota Department of Health is looking for more through a survey. The health department asks anyone who got sick after attending this year's Red River Valley Fair to take the survey. Common symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. They say the survey should take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. You can find it online at valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button. It's Friday, time to get a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police are looking for Gary Delaney. He's wanted for manufacturing meth and a probation violation. Call law enforcement if you have any information on his whereabouts. Today, UND's president says he will consider adding North Dakota back to the list and the short list of potential nicknames. The nickname committee dropped it earlier this week. President Robert Kelly says that he'll make the decision of whether to add North Dakota back to the list within the next few weeks. Meanwhile, a rally in support of adding the name is underway at this hour near the Chester Fritz Auditorium at UND. President Kelly says a public vote will be taken on the final list of nicknames this fall. However, details regarding that vote have not been worked out just yet. Dozens of planes have been dancing in the sky this week, all practicing for the Fargo Air Show this weekend. And our own little daredevil here, Valley News Team's Christy Larson, tells us about her experience flying with one of this weekend's performers.
I'm here with John Klatt, who took me up in one of their aircrafts yesterday. I went in the Air National Guard's Extra 300L. So let's talk about that aircraft and the things you guys are able to do with it.
Well, that's an unlimited capable airplane. So it's a 2007 Extra 300L. It was built in Germany, and it's the premier 2-place aerobatic airplane in the U.S.
And talk about the Air National Guards and the opportunities it's let you have throughout your lifetime.
I've been proud to be a member of the Air National Guard for 25 years. Really proud to serve, to be able to fly some of the best airplanes, from C-130 transport airplanes to F-16 Fighting Falcons. Being a member of the Air National Guard has really made my career what it is today.
Roll to the left.
Tell me how fast we were going in that aircraft, because I did have to breathe a few times and make sure you breathe through it, because it does get really scary for people who aren't used to it.
Well, we had that airplane going about 250 miles per hour, so it goes relatively fast. But what it does do is tumble, so we were able to put the airplane through a centrifuge maneuver and some other really interesting maneuvers that you really did really well with. I was super impressed.
And you said, too, we pulled about 7, maybe even 8 Gs, which is a lot of force happening, so it does take kind of a lot of that calm, deep breathing.
It takes a little bit of practice, so for me to throw you in that environment without a lot of practice, it's not really fair to you, but you did fantastic.
Well, thank you for the ride. It was one of my favorite experiences I've ever had, probably the craziest thing I've ever done, but also the most exciting. And you can look for John Klatt and his team this weekend at the Fargo Air Show.
Christy, great job. She is a brave one. Now, to see Christy's entire flight and all the fun pictures, we have both up on valleynewslive.com. Just look for the story under the Valley Today tab. An unexpected illness caused a pool in the area to temporarily shut down. Today, Fargo Parks closed Southwest Recreational Pool because a child had diarrhea in the pool. Now, it is part of a policy that Fargo Parks had to superchlorinate the water and keep people out of the pool for 30 hours after they shock it. The pool will now reopen tomorrow. And if you're looking for some fun in the water this weekend, 4 more pools are open, including Island Park Pool, Madison, the Splash Pad as well, North Side Recreation Pool, and Davies Recreation Pool. Admission rates vary for age groups. As you can see, the rates are on your screen. And recreational pools with water slides charge more than $3 for all ages. You don't want to miss this. Valley News Live is hitting the road, and we'd love to meet you next week. Join us as we ride the rails of the Red River Valley and Western Railroad, July 27th and 28th. Our team is doing our newscast live from the train. We'll be stopping in 8 towns over the 2-day trip. On Monday, we start in Breckenridge, then go to Kindred, head over to Castleton, then down to Lisbon. And on Tuesday, we will be live from the towns of Lemoore, Verona, Oaks, and Gwinner. Although we have been asked, no rides will be available to the public, but please come and meet our team and watch for Valley News Live Riding the Rails Monday and Tuesday, July 27th and 28th.